Ahoy, Meat Popsicle ZDP here with more FTLAE continuing in our bulwark. We have reached NG space. Should be able to stock up for our journey here despite the Mantis incursions. That's what I think the title text says somewhere. Anyways, continuing on with our strategy of having breach and burst lasers being our opening salvos. And we can switch that to having halberd beam be our opening salvo once we get low on missiles. But for right now, we are going to jump. Okay, so if we jump that way, there's an asteroid field again. So why don't we instead... You know what? Screw it. Be daring. We will go to the asteroid field. Yes. You see a number of NG space stations fleets nearby. Despite looking like piles of junk loosely tied together, they're actually a model of efficiency. They just lack a certain aesthetic emphasis in their constructions. Empty beacon is empty. Rebel fighter here would seem to suggest elements of the rebel fleet are already making incursions in NG space. You move into engage. They're going to try and board us. But we have rock crew, so we should be able to handle that. Really need to get level 2 doors up on this thing soon. I don't think the breach missile will hit the teleporter before they get the teleport on board. So let's fire on shields. We missed on shields. Okay. Let's burst laser their weapons. Powered down. The breach. They can only get through one level of shields. We turn on our halberd beam. They teleport aboard. They want to destroy our med bay. Let's get shield and weapon person in there. Let's get it powered up. Okay, we do not want to auto fire anymore. Okay. Now wait for the burst laser to fire, then we're going to halberd beam. Good. Halberd beam now. They're trying to run. They're giving us offering 4 fuel, 2 drones, 45 scrap, and long-range scanners, which we already have. I will not accept surrender. I don't know if we're going to get as good of an offer outside the long-range scanners. But I really don't want to take an offer with an augment we already have, so we will not accept surrender. They teleport their people back. We get our people back to stations. Depower. Medbay power on oxygen. And we fire on weapons with burst laser. Good. One more volley should do it. In fact, we can just wait for the halberd beam. There we are. Ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useless scrap material. 1 drone, 1 fuel, 27 scrap. So we should have taken the offer for the long-range scanners. We would have had to leave them behind, but we've gotten a lot more scrap. So hooray for science. Let's get these doors fixed up. And burst laser, halberd beam might be a better combo. We save on missiles. Might be a better combo. Let's try that out for a while. Okay, next jump. This is the asteroid field jump. Prior ship was lying in wait inside the asteroid field. It immediately moves into attack. They cloak. Depower oxygen to get more evade chance. Cloaking is bad. Burst laser on weapons. Good enough. Okay. Let's get shields back on. Burst laser their weapons now. Good. And we keep burst lasering. Oh, they're gonna cloak. Their shields are gonna get back online. Okay. They want to surrender, we will not accept. Oh, took some hull damage here. There's a fire in the doors room. It's okay, we're rock crew. Rock crew take no fire damage. They explode, leaving behind 1 fuel, 2 missiles, 38 scrap. We get our strategy going as we prepare to jump. Pick a distress call from a civilian ship is being chased by a Mantis ship. Aid the civilian ship. You found powered weapons and prepare to engage the Mantis ship. Not today. We burst laser. Shields. 2 misses. Okay, halber beam across. Okay, we got most of their weapons down there. Oxygen is now on fire. Let's get that put out. Mantis against rock. Mantis against rock. Okay, they teleport their guy back just in time. Let's burst laser again. Okay. I can do better than that. There we go. 4 rooms. Okay, good. So, good strategy. Mantis ship breaks apart. We get 3 fuel, 2 drones, 35 scrap. Contacting the civilian ship, and they wisely made a fast retreat while we distracted the rebels. The Mantis, sorry. Let's get Mara healed up. We have a lot of scrap. Any stores in the vicinity? No. I am liking this strategy, though. Getting level 2 doors, though, is an investment for our future, so we will go for it. Probably should have waited until after the repair was done, so we wouldn't have to repair 2 levels, but there you have it. Okay, back to your rooms. And jump. Our ship refueling station is Beacon. We can purchase fuel here. Don't really need fuel, but it's always prudent to buy the cheap fuel. You never know for later, so we will do that. And we jump again. I want to hit that distress beacon. You notice an NG colony hiding on the other side of a nearby moon. It turns out they're excavating equipment cache from the Federation Mantis War, and they suggest it might be used to lure the pursuing fleet. We booby-trap the cache. They are delayed for a couple of jumps. Or we can secure the cache. Let's booby-trap it. Transfer down some missile warheads and NG rig them to blow before setting a distress signal to attract the fleet's attention. Fleet delayed by 2 jumps. That'll allow us to get a lot of these beacons before having to jump for the exit. A ship without life forms within a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off a distress call. Shall we investigate? It could be dangerous. Rock plating. Make a thorough search for the ship without fear or stray asteroids. You find the decaying remains of some kind of ship coated with ice or crystal. You send some crew aboard to explore. Nearly everything is either destroyed or unidentifiable. But one, the weapons appear salvageable and there's a strange stasis pod that catches your eye. Here we go again. Here we go again. I think we go for it. We could have had 2 Crystal crew members, I guess, maybe? If the next sector is Zoltan? I don't know. But fine, we'll go for it. Your crew drags the pod back to your ship before the asteroid smashes into the ship, shattering through the crystal coating and destroying the ship. The pod appears to be functioning, but you see nothing but shards of crystal inside. Perhaps someone else will know how to open it. We get 22 scrap in the damaged stasis pod, which is an augment. I think we get rid of rock plating. 15% chance, not so great. We could have maybe had 2 crystal crew members. I'm not sure how that works. There is a store. We will hit the store. Huh. Weird. If there's no Zoltan homeworlds anywhere on this map, then that means 2 wasted, like, events there. 2 starts to Crystal Quest and no payoff. Anyways, message arrives. Your scrap hours are weapons for you. You're about to raise the shields when you realize it's just an NG trader looking for a trade. They have cloaking, crude teleporters, backup batteries. They have NGs. A good engine. NG. They have a Vulcan. Breach bombs. We can sell the heavy laser, and I think we can sell the Artemis now. Vulcan is tempting. How good is our engine person? Max level. Weapons person is also max level. We need a shield person. The store does not have a shield person. We can buy cloaking. Or is it for a crew teleporter? I think we buy cloaking. Cloaking is always useful. And a weapon pre-igniter. Yeah. Buy cloaking. And with the rest of our current scrap, we buy power. Good. Okay. So let's keep it going. Federation encrypted signal is being broadcast from nearby planet. Send an away party to investigate. As you approach the signal, you receive a message on a rebel channel. I knew we'd catch some Federation fish with the signal. Prepare to be boarded, scum! 2 of them in our weapon room. Let's get engine person in to help. They can do nothing to us. I believe that is a 1 fire laser. They can do nothing to us. Let us burst laser, shields. Good. And we're going to halberd beam through drone control, through doors, through weapons, through shields. And we can get into engines as well. They want to surrender. 2 fuel, 1 missile, 20 scrap. We will not accept surrender. 1 more pew pew will kill him. Okay. We get 1 fuel, 1 missile, and 28 scrap. Believe a slightly better offer. Rock against humans, Rock win because Rock have more health. Let's get them healed up. So I think the strategy now, once they get more shields up, we start with the breach. Burst laser. Cloak through their first volley or something. And then halberd beam later. Might be the way to do it. But for now, We jump. There's another store. Okay, let's hit this beacon. We're gonna make it to the exit in time, that's the question. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 jumps. 1, 2, 3, yeah. So we bypass the store, all these beacons here. We hit distress and unvisited ship, and then we check these 2 out. Yeah, okay. Distress. Distress signals coming from a small space station orbiting the uninhabited planet. The satellite defense system has gone haywire. The repair crew can't approach without being fired on. They're looking for help to fix or disable it. We promise to help. We have cloaking or ion weapon. We're going to use ion weapon, disable defense system. You use your ion weapon to disable the gun long enough for the repair crews to fix it. They message you, I've never seen a weapon like that before. Thanks for your help. Please accept the reward. 3 fuel, 1 drone, 46 scrap. Not sure if the cloaking version would have gotten us different rewards. Doesn't matter. A mixed radar signal turns out to be a Mantis attack ship scavenging the remains of an NG carrier. They turn and fight. Burst laser on shields. All the misses. Okay, we missed once. Not exactly all the misses, but anyways. And they beam aboard into our shield room. Let's get engine person up on that. Shiz. Their missiles are still up, however, burst laser hopefully will knock those down. No. Can we cloak out of this? Yes. Clutch last second cloak with only 85%. Dodge chance. Get oxygen back on. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. We get 1 missile, 1 drone, 32 scrap. Let us get Markle healed up. Let's get Mara back to the engines room. Let's depower cloak to get the medbay on. Okay, heal him up, heal him up, heal him up, heal him up, heal him up. Back to base. Okay. Max engines, cloak on, no shields. That might be the way to go. Depending on what they have. Get to the exit just in time. You're at the long-range beacon. When the yellow drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. There are a number of privately owned ship construction platforms in the area. You find one that has a slot open for some immediate work. Inquiring about their specialty, they want to upgrade piloting for 8 scrap. That is an absolute bargain. You let their team on board, and after a short time, they finish their work, upgraded to piloting by 1. Excellent. Absolute bargain. Next sector, civilian. So 2 starts. 2 starts to the Crystal Quest, and no Zoltan homeworlds at all. Why? Oh, RNG. Oh, troll engine. Endless source of entertainment. Welcome to a new sector. Get to the exit beacon, jump to the next sector before the pursuing... Excuse me. Rebels catch you. But yeah, the only way to get that stasis pod open is with Zoltan homeworlds, I believe. You're right, or Zoltan controlled, possibly? We're right to find a number of ships convening around the station. There's some unencrypted chatter between the ships. You tune in, listen for anything interesting. Overhearing conversation seems that they need to take a position of a ship intact. Offer our services. We're not properly equipped. If we had the teleporter or anti-bio beam or something, we would be, but we're not. Yes, okay. I don't know if that store is going to get eaten Doesn't really matter if it does. You detect an automated rebel scout attacking a small refueling outpost. Intervene to defend the outpost. Detecting a higher threat, the ship moves in to engage. Damn, look at all those lasers. That is a burst laser Mark III, I believe. We want to burst laser on weapons. And now halberd beam through. Good. And we can cloak while we wait for our burst laser to turn on. And we can shoot that. I still like the idea of having breach missiles, but they're looking like they're going to be more and more useless. Ship breaks apart, we get 2 missiles, 1 drone, 25 scrap. But the outpost hails you after the scout was destroyed. Thanks for the ship. We've been harassed non-stop by those scouts. Take this on the house, giving a further 1 fuel, 2 missiles, and 42 scrap. We'll wait for our shields to click back on. Yeah, that store is going to get eaten, but there's nothing we can do about it. And the only way out of here is through the distress beacon. So let's hit these ships, hit the distress. You barely have time to register jump completion before your ship warns you of an incoming ship with weapons hot. Okay. They have an attack drone Mark II. We want to burst laser. Doesn't matter. They have 3. They have 3 shields. Burst laser. Okay. Oh, that's done. Shields up. They want to surrender. We will not accept. We cloak. They have nothing weapons-wise that can hurt us, except for the combat drone. So let's depower engines to get shields up. And the only way we can do damage is if we burst laser, halberd beam combo again. So let's do that. Okay, good enough. Doesn't really matter what we hit, they're going to die either way. Excellent. Ship explodes, giving us 3 fuel, 1 drone, 49 scrap. Let's get these doors fixed up. And set up the strategy again. Although, if we get power... Yeah, we can afford to get power now, so let's do that. Shields are now up. Everything is up that needs to be up. Really, we have the most expensive things. We have cloaking, we have weapon pre-igniter. Don't need that much more scrap. We don't need to walk around with 150 scrap anymore, so we can upgrade our power. An especially well-armed pirate ship approaches you. Hand over one of your crew members and the rest of you can go free unharmed. We will never surrender our crew to slavers. They cloak. We'll wait for them to come out of cloak. We will dodge their barrage with our cloak. Okay, their big missile didn't fire. Let's burst laser their weapons. And we'll start in shields. And go across. Can we hit? Can we hit? There we go. That's perfect. 4 rooms. Good. Their big bad missile is still online though. And it fires. And it misses. They want to jump. They can't jump. They have no weapons. They instead try to cloak. Our cloak is up, but they have no weapons. We'll just halberd beam through shields. They want to surrender with a mantis. I will accept that offer. We'll have a mantis in the sensor room for now. And we hit this distress beacon in the store. I don't want to go to the sun. You find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station. You hail them, asking what's wrong. Help are being overrun by some sort of giant spiders. Send a crew to help. We might lose a crew member. I will leave them alone. Can't risk fighting some unknown alien on every backwater station you come across. You prepare to jump. I do not want to lose any crew. I mean, we do have a little bit of redundancy now with the Mantis, but I really don't want to lose any crew. The only one I'm willing to lose is maybe the shield person, because the Mantis will be an upgrade. Actually, wait a second. Yeah, Mantis is an upgrade shield-wise, so put him in the shield room. Put the rock in the sensor room. There we go. Okay, anyways, to the store. There's only one other ship this beacon and is showing heavy damage. Receive a message on your console. Greetings, traveler. We are crippled by a band of pirates and are now forced to sell our remaining valuable equipment to acquire the necessary supplies to get home. They have hacking, breach missiles, backup battery, crew teleporter. There's no need for the damaged stasis pod anymore. There's no way we're ever going to get the crystal person out of that. Automated reloader would be good. Get 10% reduction in recharge time on our weapons. These I'm not interested in. We have hacking, crew teleporter. I think we buy nothing and focus on upgrades to the ship for right now. One away from getting that up, fine. Okay, all shields good. And we jump to the ship. Detect a rebel scout on attack approach to a small refueling outpost. Their weapons are charged, but they're not firing yet. Intervene to defend the outpost. A rebel responds to your threat. I don't know who you are, but no one defies the rebel fleet. They move in to engage. If we cloak here, they won't be able to board us. And we might be able to stop them from boarding. Tower beam up through the oxygen into the clone bay, into the teleporter. Yes, stop them from boarding. Excellent. Okay, fire in the weapon room, good. And Halberd beam should finish them off. And that's how you do it. If ship breaks apart, we get 2 missiles, 1 drone, 45 scrap. The outpost hails you. Pompous bastards expected free service just because they defeated the Federation. Take this for the help. We get a further 2 fuel and 37 scrap. Very, very good indeed. Let us get a power bar. And can we, let's see, engines, yes. Okay. So there's all the ship upgrades we're going to do for a while now. Okay, nebula stuff happening. Don't want to go in here, that's an ion storm. Let's go into the nebula, jump around in there a little bit. A black market weapons trader spins you a tale of the dangers of the nebula before pushing his wares. That's like 4 times we've done this. They don't have anything to just take our scrap. So I think we will attack them. Yeah, there's nothing that they can do to harm us. So let's leave Halberd beam charged. Okay, let's just get rid of this Sultan shield. Never mind. Okay, good. Freaking for cereal. Ugh. Stupid, stupid small bombs. Oh my god, they're actually doing damage to us. This was a horrible idea. Stop shooting our freaking dog. Stop shooting. Alright, if they take Burst Laser down one more time, I'm gonna switch to Breach. Because this is just getting ridiculous. Okay, empty room. Let's cloak. Get Burst Laser up. Okay, good enough. Alright, come on, can I reach 4 rooms? Yes. Okay, but the shield came back before we could. Their weapons are still on, though. But they keep missing, so that's fine. Okay. Good. There we go. That's the 4 rooms I should have went for. No, I will not accept surrender. They're dead. 2 missiles, 1 drone, 35 scrap. Let's get this medbay repaired. You never know where we're going to use it. I might as well get him healed up. Or it. Brock person, Deladrin. Heal up. Oh, please. Okay. Helps if we are on the medbay. You know what? Having a rock on doors might be better than on sensors, but whatever. Oh. You know what? You're gonna walk all the way up there anyways. Might as well. Safe positions. Okay. More nebula fun. Yay. You arrive in a nebula, immediately receive a message from an unknown source. Prepare to be boarded with a static from the nebula. There's no way to tell where it came from. You hear shots aboard your ship. Looks like they're boarding solely in the shield room. Let's get everybody in there. And it's 4 on 2. Okay. Back to stations. Let's get the Mantis healed up. Let's get Markle healed up. Grozzoli. Good enough. What is he at? Like 140? Yeah, 146. Good enough. I doubt those 4 points will make any difference. Okay. Up out of the nebula for a second. My god, it's full of stars. Children on Earth are told terrible tales of the blood-red Mantis invasion ships, much like the ones bearing down on you now, which once threatened the planet. You order weapons free. Okay, so same strategy as we did before when there was a cloak. I mean, when there was a teleporter, we cloak initially, and then we fire through it. And then we Halberd beam up and into the cloak. Into the teleport. Why do I keep saying cloak? They have no cloak. Can I get 4 rooms, though? Come on. I really want to start in a shield room. Doesn't look like we'll get 4 rooms. Okay. That's fine. And we'll burst laser to shields. Okay, we missed, it's fine. Power beam across. I still managed to board. Burst laser shields. Suffocating them, find them in the med bay. Almost the same thing. Just die already. Ship explodes, 2 fuel, 1 missile, 34 scrap. Let's get our Mantis into the piloting to help out our pilot. Deal with these scum. Close the doors. Okay. Go heal everybody up who needs healing. Yeah, we could have fought in the med bay, but I don't know, 2 on 1. The Mantis would have been the first one to get there. Would have taken a while. Let's power up the med bay. We're okay to get through level 3 shields, barely. Level 4 shields like those on the flagship, we're going to need our Ion Blast on. Because it charges up so fast, we're going to be flipping back and forth between these two. I think we're going to use Breach and then switch to Ion Blast. Ion Blast charges in 4 seconds, don't really need that pre-ignited. So I think we're going to try and go into getting more weapon power. We're going to have to max out weapon power. Okay, more Nebula fun. An advanced Rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small Rebel space station. However, without functioning sensors, it's possible to tell what's inside. We can destroy this thing very handily. We don't need to use the cloaking. We want scrap. Let's attack the automated ship to get to the station. They cloak. So as soon as they get out of cloak, they will fire, so we will cloak. Okay. Good. Burst laser on weapons that have no shields. So let's hit all their rooms. Come on, I know I can hit all this. Yes. Hooray, they're dead. You salvage what you can, get 48 scrap. Investigating the station gets us a further 2 fuel, 3 missiles, and 24 scrap. Definitely the right play there. Out of the nebula. Pretty. Scans reveal an aura finding several factories, all standing still and empty, no life signs detected. Back into the nebula. A heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in Nebula at this beacon. Before you have time to make contact with them, they fade into the Nebula. Long-range scanners pump extra power into your sensors, try to track them. You follow the faint signatures and find them floating not too far away into the Nebula. Thrilled to be found by friendlies, they come on board and abandon their wrecked ship. Welcome aboard, Pomeroy. You are now our sensor person. And if we get a crew teleporter, we have the workings here of a boarding party. But for now, I think we just jump to the exit. Play it safe. You're added to the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Don't want to trade fuel for drones. We have no need for drones. We will reject their offer of that automated merchant, and we jump to the next sector. Mantis controlled or abandoned. Abandoned will have lots of mind control and cloaking and horrible things. I do like it because it's new. Mantis control will be filled with borders. I think we go Mantis controlled. We're better equipped to handle that. I don't want Lanius on my ship. I want my crew mind controlled. As much as I like the novelty of the Bandit sector, we will skip it, head for Mantis controlled. Meet up with Pomeroy and Grizzoli's parents, I guess. Enter a poorly charted area space that is known to be home to the Mantis. Ensure your hull plating is up to scratch, pretty much is, and that you have enough fuel in the tank to make it through. We kind of do. But we will continue this trek into the Mantis controlled territories next time on DDP Plays FTL AE. Hit them like and subscribe buttons if you feel so inclined. I hope you've been enjoying this series as much as I have enjoyed making it. God, that's corny. Anyways, I'll see you next time.